Well, I know it's tough on Mother's Day and it goes against everything that families want to do, but don't go and see your mum. Give her a call, Skype her, FaceTime her, tell her that you love her and that it's all going to be okay, because we've got to stay at home to protect the NHS, and in doing that, we will save lives. And today we've also taken a further very significant step. We're notifying 1.5 million people across the country, people who have specific clinical reasons that mean that they're at higher risk of contracting coronavirus and becoming severely ill if they do. And we're asking these people, as soon as they hear this news, as soon as possible, to stay at home and continue doing so for up to 12 weeks. I know that if this is you, you will be worried. We wouldn't do this lightly. We're doing it on the best medical advice. The conditions have been identified by the Chief Medical Officer, the NHS and local GPs, and they are individuals at a high risk. I know people will also be concerned about the practicalities. How do you live at home for a longer period of time? How will you get medicines and food, interact with carers, or stay in touch with the outside world? And that's why we're putting in place a network across the country to help to support these individuals. Medicines will be delivered by community pharmacies, and food and other supplies will be delivered by supermarkets, helped by local councils and members of the armed forces. It's absolutely essential. This isn't easy. It's going to require a heroic national effort to get through this together, and we will get through it. It will mean that local councils, the armed forces and lots of volunteers across the country will need to come together to help people. Many people will have family and friends and neighbours who can step up and support them, but there will be some who won't. And those are the people that we're really focused on now, how we can ensure that they get the essential supplies that they'll need, and also how we can help them through this period so that they may be at home for a long time, but they don't feel alone. People have to follow the advice. If we all behave responsibly, we will save lives. The figures we're seeing out of Italy are very sobering, and we need to ensure that we take the medical advice. And if we do that, we can and will turn the tide. We've taken additional measures, like closing the bars, the pubs, and the restaurants, except for takeaway and deliveries. Now people need to take the actions required to stay at home, protect the NHS, and save lives. If people don't adhere to the guidance that we're giving and the medical professionals are offering, then we'll have to consider further steps in the future.